Hello dears, and another day, another video. I'm gonna start my morning today by making tea. I make just a simple tea. I add half water and half milk, and after that I keep it on the stove for a very long time, almost 15 to 30 minutes after I put the loose tea leaf over there. And I'm going outside to throw something in the trash bin. I got some packages from Amazon, so I'm going to throw the boxes. And also in the meantime, I'm gonna check the mailbox if I have any mail. While I was checking my mail, I saw that I have another package from Amazon as well. If they're small enough, they just put it inside the mailbox. If not, they leave it in front of my door. And while getting in, I'm gonna check on my fruit trees. Unfortunately, as you can see, the squirrels have eaten all my pears. I counted in the beginning of the year 23 pears, and I have only 3 left, and I tried to cover them up, but the squirrels are so smart. I don't know, somehow they take off the bags and they eat my pears. So I was checking what's inside my Amazon box. I bought some pasta maker and I wanted to make some ravioli. These are the ravioli stamps. I got them in a very good price, and they look very sturdy. In one pack there is 3 different stamps, actually 2 stamps, one square, one round, and the other one is just a cutter. They look nice, they feel sturdy and heavy. So overall, I think that was a good buy for me. And my husband is asleep, so I'm going to make some breakfast for me. I found these vada in Indian grocery store. I had once this vada in Italy in an Indian restaurant, in a Tamil restaurant. So I wanted to see how they are. So it says to warm up in the microwave for 30 seconds, which I did. Did not defrost completely. I'll do 10 more seconds. I already put the oil to heat up while I'm defrosting the vada. Didn't do much. I'll do 20 more seconds. Okay, looks better. My oil is heat up. Let me just rub it in. See how it is. Wow. Oh wow. Okay, we're all in. Made a mess. Oh, it was scary. The oil went everywhere. I have to clean up the stove today anyway, so I guess it's good. I'll fry, I think, 1 minute per each side, and I'll let you know how it goes. So I fried them, I think 5 minutes each side. They look dry and they tasted dry as well. I'm not gonna recommend for someone to buy it. Maybe make it fresh at home and see if they're better. My tea is ready, butter is ready, my company, my son, I think it's done. Let me try and tell you how it is. Crunchy. Is it coconut chutney? It's okay. This is pretty bland, but I think for the tea, the perfect snack. I probably dunk them in the tea as well. After the visit from the allergist, my son developed a fever, but the thermometer was giving me weird numbers, and I was very worried. So I called my husband. I told him, like, look, he's very hot and I don't know the exact temperature. His cheeks were rosy too. And then my husband said just change the batteries and you'll find the correct numbers because the batteries were old inside. He had a fever a little high, not too much. And then I started playing with him because he liked to be shot with the thermometer gun. So after changing the batteries, we saw his fever was 100.9 Fahrenheit, and it was quite high fever. So we decided that if the fever doesn't go down the next day, we'll take him to the doctors.
Oh.
So in the afternoon I water my plants and now I'm gonna fertilize them. I'm taking out all the grass and weeds that are on the pot so they don't take energy from my plant's roots. I apply fertilizer after watering because so the plant can absorb the moisture better. If you just do it in a dry soil, you're gonna need a lot of water to get all the nutrient to the bottom of the roots and you're gonna waste a lot of fertilizer. So it's always better if you water your pots first before fertilize them. In Mississippi, in summer, it's inevitable. The weeds grow very fast and grow a lot. I'm pinching the tip of my Malabar spinach because my mom told me if I pinch it, they're gonna go bushier and they're gonna grow a lot more branches on the side. And moms are always right. You can see the weeds are growing even from the bottom of the pots. These are my grow bags and these are breathable and the water filter very well. So you can see on the side of my grow bags, the weeds are growing everywhere. Gardening, I love it. I love to do it. I do it every year, but it is a very hard job. Sometimes I think how hard it is for the people that do it as a profession. So I use the fish fertilizer. It's a fish emulsion. It's in a liquid form. I use the Alaskan brand. You can use any brand, it doesn't matter, but in my opinion this is the best brand. You're supposed to use 1 tablespoon per gallon of water. My watering can contain 2 gallons of water, so I usually put 2 tablespoons. I just eyeball it because I've been doing it for so long, so I know the exact quantity of it. After putting the fertilizer, I put the water in. And then I just mix it with a bamboo stick. This fertilizer is magical and it works really fast and it's organic. It doesn't burn the roots or the leaves, but it has a very pungent smell. But the same day that you fertilize your plant, you can harvest and you can eat your foliage or fruit. It's perfectly safe. After I mix my fertilizer and my water, my son is keeping us company outside. I just go pots to pots and I put the water fertilizer mixture. And I fertilize like this all my plants every 3 weeks. And I put another organic bone meal, which is in the form of a powder. I do that every 4 weeks. Meanwhile, my husband was trying to catch the chicken that got out of the coop. It's not that hard, babe. It's not that hard, babe. Why are you making it look like? Well, after all that running, he finally caught the chicken. And after that, we're gonna go to my in-laws' house. I'm helping my sister-in-law to dye her hair color. Actually, I lost the footage of the first time I went to dye her hair. I'm sorry, in the background is my dog. I don't know how I lost the footage. This is the second day that I went there because I had to do it in 2 breaks. I did bleach her hair once. Okay, please. And then she waited 5 to 6 days and then I would bleach her hair a second time. If you do the bleach twice in a row, it's gonna damage the hair a lot and it's gonna just brittle and break off. After bleaching the hair, I'm putting a toner, so it's gonna remove all the orangey tone from the hair. And after that, she washed her hair and I applied the color. It's a semi-permanent color. Unfortunately, it's not permanent, but it's gonna stay on her hair for a very long time if you take care of it. And this is the final result. I really like it because it's not doesn't only have one tone, it has different tones, and under the light it's gonna look much better, and when it's totally dry it's gonna look better as well. Finally home after coloring my sister-in-law's hair. She really wanted it before she enrolled into high school. She wanted to do something different. It was my pleasure to help her. She's such a sweet girl. My sister and my mom, my mother-in-law packed so much food for us, and she also bought so much groceries. The seafood soup is my favorite. I just need a huge plate for myself because I'm starving. I haven't had any food all day. This is lobster. It's one of my favorite dishes from the restaurant she wanted. This is lobster in spicy sauce, some water spinach, some Peking duck, delicious, and some eggplant with shrimp medallion inside. And I'm just going to eat some rice. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching my videos.